Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Adi Jain, and today we will be covering the topic data structures and algorithm. So, it is the main hot topic that remains in every student mind, right? Like if I am doing coding, there's a saying that DSA kar le bhai, DSA se job lag jayegi. Yes, maybe in some part it is right. So that's why today we will going to talk about DSA. What is DSA and how can I go with DSA and get a job, right? So let's get started. So guys, what is DSA? DSA is data structures and algorithm. Yeah, I know you all know that. So guys, data structure and algorithm, what comes under data structure and algorithm is, see, data structures all come like array, linked list, branches, trees, and hashing, maps, binary trees, everything. Now these are the topics which comes under data structures, right? And under the algorithm part, there comes the definitions, or you can say methods of doing a certain question. For example, if I have to make a list in Python, or you can say in any language, and I have to do sorting, searching, or reverse a list, so there are different methods, right? So we can do the same part with different algorithms. Algorithm is not just only the methods, right? So yes, that's a DSA. And see, why companies prefer DSA is DSA involves problem solving. Because if I am a student and I have a strong DSA part, then my mind is, you know inherited towards the problem solving, right? I know how to solve problem in coding languages and how to command or how to get strong in the coding. So that's why companies prefer data structure and algorithm. In today's video, we will going to learn how to make that strong. But first I want to clear your doubt to how to go with language. I know everyone have studied like Python, C++ or Java. Or if yes, if you have not studied Python, Java or C++ right now, or if you have not studied any language, I must say if you want to go forward with the DSA, then move up with C++. Or you can say that if you want to go with competitive programming. What is competitive programming? It is a high, you can say it's the high level of programming, right? We do simple coding, but if we want to do competitive programming, like you can see here competitive programming showing up. If you want to do competitive programming, then go with C++, because most of the programmers or coders recommend C++ for competitive programming. But if you want to go in developer part, or you want to see, you can want to develop something like Java, like you want to develop website or Android, go with Java. Okay. And I must recommend, if you are new to coding, start with Python. I will make a separate video on how to start coding and how to go ahead with coding, but in this video I will mainly focus on DSA. So at first you must focus on HackerRank, right? HackerRank is the, you can say, basic platform for coders, or you can say it's the easier part. Today I will be discussing on the four main coding platforms where you can start coding and build your DSA part. But for the very first, if you are at very first for the coding platform, start with HackerRank. I highly appreciate the HackerRank because the whole structure and the whole path in the HackerRank is made so good. Like they will teach you from the basics and go to the higher level, right? They will not exactly teach you, but yes, they will give you the question and you can learn by the go. That's what HackerRank do. Then there are three platforms which are equally, you can say, for the competitive programming. These three are LeetCode, Codeforces, and CodeChef. Currently, to be very honest, I am also learning DSA. I am a 2-star coder at CodeChef right now and 5-star at HackerRank in Python and Java. In CodeChef, I do competitive programming with C++, so that's what CodeChef is right now. But you can say you only switch to CodeChef, LeetCode, or CodeForces when you have certain idea about any language. Like if you know C++ or Java or Python in a good, or you can say good level, then only shift to LeetCode, CodeForces, or CodeChef. Because if you are new to coding, or you can say you know only basics, then just start with HackerRank, because LeetCode and CodeForces or CodeChef, the you can say the questions are not very well arranged. Like if I show you um, the questions here, if you go to the beginner level also, there are many questions which are very tough, or you can say very hard for a beginner. I When I also started code chef looking, I also find it difficult, very difficult for me. Even though I know the basics, right? But yes, that's why I recommend HackerRank for right now. But if you know basics and you have good base in the programming language, C++, Java or Python, then you can go ahead with Code Chef, Code Force or Lead Code. For example, both three platforms are very good, and companies when come to college for the internships or for the job placements, they you know they seeks from the student that yes, he or she will be on the certain platform, like anyone, lead code process, or code chef, because it builds our coding mind, also builds up the problem solving strategies. And yes, basically it's a time based task. For example, code chef organized many contests, code forces also, lead code also, and both the three and all the three platforms ranks you ranks you on your certain problem solving skills, right? That's why these DSA is very important for in these three platforms. But yes, today we will be going to see how to start with DSA now. So you can start with DSA from any coding language, or you can find, or you can search on YouTube. There are many video tutorials on the DSA part. But I will must say, like, go ahead with YouTube, or you can say Google also, because there are many free platforms like Geeks for Geeks only. Geek for Geeks provide DSA notes, right? For example, if you see, their data structure nodes on Geeks for Geeks, and they provide all the things like array, binary tree, graph. These are all the data structures. Okay, when you complete the data structure, then you only go to algorithm, because I also previously said algorithms are what methods, and data structure are what basics. You must know all the data structures types like array, linked list, stacks, queue, heap, hashing, binary search tree, matrix, graph. These are all the data structures, and you must have to learn that before going to algorithm. And you can also like learn from the array. Like if I click here, then they will show me the codes of array, all the theory of array. Then they will give me some programs. So definitely, I must say, do learn. Yes, we have to learn, but do learn by coding, or you can say by the go. Don't wait for the if you are learning coding, do it on hacker rank na. Like I can see many of the students do coding whole day and night, but they do on their simple ID, or you can say VS Code or anything. While I say, when you are doing a coding, do it on a certain platform, so side by side your profile, or your profile on certain platform, either it is HackerRank, LeetCode, CodeForces, or CodeChef, is building up. For example, there are two students. One student is doing 100 questions per day, and there's one student doing 50 questions per day. But the student who is doing 100 questions per day, he is doing on a simple ID, or you can say VS Code. Nobody is getting to know ki bhai, yes, this student is doing 100 questions per day and he is very good. No one, because he is doing on simple computer, on simple VS Code. But if I am a student, I am doing 50 questions, or you can say even 10 questions on hacker rank, lead code, on code forces, or code chef. Then companies and everyone is getting know ki yes, this is the student and he is doing codes, and he is good in problem solving. So I must say ki, do when you do anything, show it to everybody, so that everyone can know. Because at the end, what coding you are doing, so you are doing coding to get a job, or to get a good placements, or to get an intern, or anything. You are doing to get something, right? You are doing coding to get something. So do it on a certain platform, so that anyone can know, or hires, the company who hire, they can know that you are doing coding, yes, so they can hire you. That's all for now, because you have to do hacker and clean code process. So, like if any difficulty you face, you can directly comment it on the comment box. But yes, you have to start with DSA, I must say, because DSA is the basic part. At the end of the college, for placements in any placement, you must learn to DSA, because like software engineers, all the yes, if you want to be Android development, web development, DSA is not that much important. But yes, DSA is the main part, because companies judge the student minds and student attitude and students aptitude and problem solving skills based on DSA only. So you must do DSA, or you can, guys, you are big mature guys, you know that key, all the companies prefer DSA first, because although yes, you can do at 3 or 4 months at the last DSA, but I must say slow and steady wins the race. So that's it. Start with DSA right now, or at the very end stage, if you are at the first year of college, either second year, third year, or fourth year. Yes, obviously you have to do in third or fourth year, but yes, I must say, start with it. And there is no hurry कि भाई मैं आज ही सारा करूंगा, या all the topics I will go each and every day. Take a break, do it slowly. Okay, I am not saying to do it in a hurry. Do it slowly, and then yes, directly shift to HackerRank, or any of the platforms. But I must say, do it in a simple platform, which is HackerRank. HackerRank is much easier for the beginners, and who are starting with the DSA part. So yes, start with the DSA, and yes, I will going to launch another video soon for how to do DSA on these platforms and how to build and how to do coding languages, right? So yes, that's all for this video. Thank you.